Hello, and thank you for joining me for this presentation, Strategies for Virtual Learning, brought to you by the Center for Workforce Education at Jefferson State Community College. In this video, we will define what virtual learning is and how it is different from other kinds of learning. We will also cover some tips for success and some resources available to assist you. So what is virtual learning? Learning that takes place outside of a physical classroom using technology. There are three forms of virtual learning that we utilize with our programs. The first is self-paced learning, which means that students are enrolled in a course that they complete online on their own. The second is live instruction, which means that the class meets virtually with the instructor on a specific schedule. And the third is a hybrid of virtual live instruction and in-person meetings, including class, labs, clinicals, or other in-person meetings. Make sure you know which of these formats your class will be in. You may be asking yourself, is virtual learning for me? While virtual learning is very different from a traditional in-person class, there are strategies that you can use in order to be successful in a virtual format. Let's talk about some strategies to be successful in a virtual course. We will count down 10 tips for success. Some of these tips will apply for a virtual and in-person class. Number 10 is to prepare beforehand. Start by doing your research. Make sure you understand the time commitment of your course. Make sure you have read Workforce Education's policies and procedures. Take the online career assessment to make sure the program you are beginning aligns with your interests. Also, make sure you are checking your email frequently after you have applied because you will begin to receive important information from our office. Secure the technology that you will need for your course. We will talk more about that in the next slide. And finally, watch the rest of this video for more success tips. Number 9 is to test your technology. You will need a reliable laptop with a microphone and camera, as well as reliable access to internet. We recommend using a laptop and not a tablet for your course. And of course, you will want to test your technology before your class begins. You don't want to be struggling to connect to the internet or creating your Office 365 account when you are supposed to be logging into the class. Technology can be tricky, so you want to make sure you have everything set up well beforehand. Number 8 is to create a classroom space. This space should be conducive to your learning. That may be a designated office space or your dining room table. The important thing is that you eliminate distractions, both for yourself and your classmates. A TV or music in the background is very distracting. This is the space that you should be in for your class meetings, completing class assignments, and studying. The goal is to have your brain associate this space with learning so that the time you are spending here is most effective. Number 7 is to develop a schedule. With virtual learning, time management is absolutely crucial. If you are in a self-paced program, you will have to determine all of your own class time on your own. In a live instruction virtual format, you will have designated class meetings, but you will also need to set times for homework, studying, and reading. But you want to make sure that this time works for you. For example, if you have children that need to be fed, bathed, and put to bed every night, then you probably want to schedule your study time to be after they have gone to bed. You should also consider how you learn best. Do you do well with uninterrupted study sessions, or do you learn better with scheduled breaks in between? Number 6 is to focus on your goals. Regardless of how long your course is, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We all have responsibilities and issues in our lives that can make pursuing an education challenging. Remember why you are in this course. You are here to advance your skills, earn credentials, and pursue a career. That is a very worthwhile cause that deserves your time and attention. So prioritize your coursework and find support. This support can be a family member who agrees to watch your children while you are doing your coursework. It could be a friend who lets you log on to classes at their home because their internet is more reliable than yours. There are also a number of resources available at Jefferson State that we will cover later. Number 5 is participate and engage in your course. It can be easy to disengage from a virtual class. Getting distracted by your phone or having a hard time focusing on the instructor can happen, but you need to avoid this. Actively participate in class posts and discussions. Engage with your classmates and create virtual study groups. Request a meeting with the instructor if you are having a hard time understanding the material. All of these actions will keep you engaged and help you to be successful in this course. Number 4 is to have a backup plan. This relates to technology. Like I said, it can be tricky, so have a backup plan if your internet randomly goes out or if your laptop stops working. Have a place you can go, like a friend's home or the local library. Have your course accessible on your phone. It is not ideal, and you do not want to do this on a regular basis, but as a final option and to ensure you are present in the class, you can do this. Number 3 is to reach out for help. We all struggle sometimes. Life happens. If you can, reach out before things get too bad. Your instructor will work with you. We also have a coordinator of student success in workforce education who is here to assist students through their programs. Jefferson State Community College also has a group called Jeff Care who are here to support students in crisis. From physical safety to food insecurity, this group can assist you if you are experiencing a serious issue that is impacting your ability to complete your program. Number 2 is to read your syllabus. This is so important. Your syllabus has information about your course that is critical to your success, like required textbooks, the attendance policy, making up exams, deadlines, certification exam info, and so much more. Make sure that you read this thoroughly and revisit it often throughout your course. And the number 1 tip is to read your emails. We cannot stress this enough. It is the official method of communication from the college to you. You should check your Jefferson State email at least twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Saying, I don't know, or I didn't read that email is not an excuse. You may want to check your junk mail as well in case anything goes there by mistake. In summary, we can identify 4 themes to success in a virtual course. The first is the actual technology. You want to make sure you have access to what you need and that you have a backup plan in the event that technology is not working. You want to be organized with your designated classroom space and your time in order to ensure you have given yourself what you need to succeed. There are support systems and resources available at Jefferson State to assist you, and you can identify support systems in your own life to help you as well. And finally, virtual coursework requires that you take responsibility for receiving information via email and in your class meetings, and that you take responsibility for focusing on your goals and prioritizing your coursework through completion. Thank you for taking the time to learn some strategies for success in a virtual classroom. Here is our contact information if you need assistance. Please feel free to reach out to us, and good luck with your course.